Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to see you. Um, okay, today we are doing, I'm not sure, but I have been completely inspired, excuse me, by Rachel with RoxyCreations with her antique um, document journal that she has been making, um, recorded before. And I hope that you are having a fabulous time, Rachel, on your vacation. I hope you're having a lot of fun. You deserve a wonderful break. You and Lulu and your hubby, of course, with friends and whatnot. I certainly had a great time on my vacation, and I want everybody else to just have a fabulous time. Okay, so if you haven't seen her tutorial on that, I will link those below for you for your convenience. And I know she has some amazing old book pages and documents and whatnot that she gets a hold of. She has some antique dealers that know her and give her some wonderful things to work with. And I have just, excuse me, I've just been so into the antique books and the pages and that kind of thing. And I've been purchasing some of those as I can find them. You know, it's not super easy to find them here in the States, but some are available, and I will be sharing some of those pages when I get my Etsy old record. I know, up and going, off vacation. It shouldn't be too long now. But I'm looking at the packets, and I'm like, so I'm going to take one of the pages that's in there, and I thought we'd just have a play, that we just kind of see what we can do with it. Obviously, I don't want to copy anything that other people do, and yet, you know, you absolutely get inspired by people, and then you just kind of like, what do I want to do with it? So let's just get started. First of all, hello, hello, hello. I love you, and I am so happy that you are here spending just a little bit of time with me today. So, okay, let's just get started, guys. So, this is the page that I have decided to work with today. This was, I think, the first antique book that I bought. And this was probably 3 years ago. Found it over in Memphis, Tennessee. They had an amazing antique shop, and they had a whole room with antique books. And then COVID hit, and they went out of business. And at that time, I wasn't as into the antique books as I have gradually, you know, evolved getting into. And this is one of those things where I could just kick myself for not just spending a whole bunch of money and picking up a whole bunch, because they had old Dutch and German and all kinds of rag papers and everything. And I only bought 2 books. I could just kick myself, but you know, it is what it is, and I do have 2 books. On the good side, I bought 2 books, and of course, since then I've purchased some others. These are the largest ones. The pages are the largest. Let's see. This is just a little over 11 inches by 7.5 ish for one side. So just about an inch shorter than you know, a regular 8.5 by 11 for US standard, but for those of you outside of the US, you know, a little different size. And I thought that we might fold it in, this being, you know, having this kind of a little different, but I don't know that I want to make a whole journal this way, but I thought it would be fun to go ahead and play with this. So I think the first thing I want to do, the first thing after, well, I've fold it. I folded it. Okay. And then I want to just line it with some washi tape. And I have, do I have a specific color? Well, you know I love pink. You know I love pink. That's always a happy. But sometimes it's good to get out of that just a little bit. And I have quite a few of these, so I think I will just, you know, take a peek and see what might be here. And, whoops, sorry. And just to make sure this goes down, I'm just tacking it just a teensy bit. So let's I really the only thing that I thought about that I might do with this before I turned on the camera was that maybe I would make this into a pocket, flipping this up like so. And how much do I want to do that? So kind of a regular journal-ish, if you take the size of a regular sheet of paper folded in half, you've got 5.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches long when you fold it. So if I want to make this just a page in something like that, then I don't want to fold too much, but I want to give myself an okay, you know, pocket. Let's see. Ooh, 8.5 almost. How's that for being tricky? Okay, so, and this gives stability and strength. I can, if I want, I can have a pocket here, but I don't think I want to do that. So for this one, I think we want to do it this way. And I just love, I love the old paper. I just, I know, I sound so weird. Let's go ahead then and let's do it on the back. And of course, you can do anything. You can put, no, scrap that. New thought. Okay. Let's bring over some other things. And let's just cover it with another, I don't know, how about something like that? Okay. I am just, just thinking on my feet, except I'm not on my feet, I'm on a chair. I'm thinking on my chair. And just allowing myself to just be inspired and just go with the flow, so to speak. Okay, so get my rag to keep me. And where is my bone folder? Bone folder. Here we go. And I will get just a little bit of art glitter glue where this comes together. This is a little bit thicker than washi tape would be, but I just thought, you know, maybe it's a fun thing to just cover with something different too, so that we don't, I don't know, just to change it up a little bit. And then I will trim. Yes, you guys, do not laugh. I can actually use scissors. Not everything is done with a rotary cutter. Occasionally, I do use scissors. Oh my goodness. Am I feeling guilty or what? Okay, and then, let's see. La. I have all these different doohickeys, stuffs. Here's another book page. Okay, well, let's just do that. And this is cool enough that I think I will just go ahead and we'll just give this little pocket a little bit of extra strength. And see. I don't know what it is, you guys. Honestly, my love for antique books has been growing for a while now. And I will say Rachel has been very influential because she's amazing and she just does well. Yeah. I feel like I have some of the greatest friends in this world that are just, I consider them friends, even though I've never met in person. Oh, wouldn't that be fabulous? But, okay. So, do I like that? I like that. I don't like this quite as well, but I'm okay with it. Okay, so, and this gives this added strength, and I think we will just use up some of my scraps and such. I have a lot of map scraps because I usually wrap my altered book pages in map scraps. In map scraps. I usually la. Anyway, yeah. So let's get out just a couple of things here. La. That's a nice, and that's a nice. I don't want to get anything too terribly heavy. Ooh, look at this. That's wonderful. Love that with the different language. Don't know if that's Dutch or German, but that is fabulous. So let's go ahead and glue that on. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it here. I absolutely love my subbies. And if you want to just hang out, get a little bit of inspiration at times, and just visit, I'm your girl. I am not, let's see, maybe, yeah. I love people. I love life. I love creating. I'm certainly not perfect in any way, shape, or form in my creating. Whoops. But I have fun. And I just like to share what I do. I just like to share it with others. And I have just found this junk journaling community just amazing. Just amazing. I have nothing negative or bad to say about this community. And I hope that you will absolutely love it here. Okay, so note to self, another time, a little bit lighter paper, I think I would have liked better. But that's okay. That's okay. This is how we learn. And I want to cover those up? I do, sort of. Let me get some of my, and I think today, work with the will. There is no tomorrow, but only today. Today while the sun shines. I'm getting out some of Rachel's scraps. And for those of you that are new, I am on Rachel's design team. And I love. Ooh, that looks pretty. Well, we better use it. Well, we better use it then. I love using her digitals. And I know that you can have some super fun and creative sessions using her goodies. So, and I will put a link in the description box below. If you mention Ronda 10, you will get 10% off on all of your digital purchases, which is a fabulous deal. Her creations are so cool. Let's see. So, school has started once again, guys, over here. Oh, what's that? That's kind of, it's like not wanting me. I got it upside down? No, it's right side up. Okay. So, I don't know where you are at, if school has begun or not yet, but here it has begun, and the kids are back in the classroom. I have some teacher friends, and they are back at it, doing the wonderful things that they do. I really do believe, especially in this day and age that we live in, that being a teacher is just a really special thing. And I so admire them. They deal with a lot of stuff. Ooh, look at that. I think that obviously this has been colored and it's wanting to come off on my glue, and that's okay. I'm just putting pieces down. I'm not trying to be too terribly picky. In fact, I'm trying, you guys, and it's a struggle. The struggle is very real with a lot of us, and maybe with you too, that we just overthink things. We want it to be just perfect. And that just, it's never going to be the case. And so we need to just let go. Take a deep breath. You know, take a deep breath and just enjoy what we're doing. And quit trying to be all that in a bag of chips, too. Oh, crazy stuff, huh? Okay, I'm trying to give myself a little bit more space here. Okay, I like this. This, what can I do to make me like this a little bit better? I think a little more texture. Maybe put a little bit of lace. Hang on while I walk across the room, opening a drawer and opening another drawer, getting some different lace choices to see maybe what we can do to soften that. And I have antique laces, and I also have Hobby Lobby laces. I'm not really a lace snob. If it's pretty, you know, I like it, then it's like, okay, that's cool, love it. But there are a few. Let me clarify that. There have been occasions. Now, see, that makes me like this better. It adds just a little bit of it. Softened this line, and I like that a little bit better. But do I like it enough? I don't know. Let's check some others. You know how it goes. This one, you probably have a difficult time even telling that it's there, but that can be a good thing too. If I want to just completely soften that whole thing. Now, I could also bring in some additional, now there's a thought. We could bring in something additional, and then we could kind of like sort of highlight it. That'd be kind of cool. I'm also thinking of doing some stamping. Let's see. This is one of my recent favorite stamps that I bought. And here is a good old standard. Let's just try a little bit. As I'm like, I don't know. And I apologize, you guys, for the length of this. When I'm just kind of dreaming and, you know, doing, I maybe am A lot more wordy. Just a lot more wordy. And let's see, let's just do that. And I did that. Let's turn over here. I mean, as long as we're stamping, guys, let's just do it. It's just paper. It's just paper. Keep that in mind. If we totally screw it up, that's okay. It's one sheet of paper. And we learn as we do, and we'll get better. So we're not going to let that bother us. Okay, so I kind of like that I have done that. Let's see. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can maybe get a better peek see at it. So I have just, as you can see, I have just stamped. Okay. I didn't stamp here. And I think maybe I want to. So let's go ahead and stamp. And stamp. Okay. All right. And then, for those of you that watch my hacks videos, I did one on stamp pads and cleaning your stamp pads, your stamps and whatnot. Not cleaning your stamp pad, sorry. And I just spritz water and I make a nice little pad with my washcloth that I wash out regularly and switch it for others. And there you go. Then we're all cleaned up. Okay, so let me also grab some of Roxy's or Rachel some of her flowers, birds, butterflies. I mean, you can't go wrong with a good flower, bird, or butterfly. Never, ever. And that is one of my go-to things when I do my journaling. I just love, that's really pretty. Love them, love them. And let's see, these too. See, I just got these. Okay. Well, okay, now the wheels are turning. We can do a pocket here. I can stitch around that, or I can glue. Okay. So, for those of you that are not as familiar with me, I use basically 4 types of glue. I use art glitter glue, which is what I'm using right now. I use an Elmer's glue stick that you have seen me using previously. Let's see, let's fold this. I use Fabri-Tac, which is for sturdier, heavier objects to glue on, and also with fabric. And I use double-sided tape, which I consider to be a type of glue. Okay, so here's a pocket here. I may stitch around that, and if I do, I want to stitch it before I fold these pockets up, right? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and I probably will put a label here, but let's turn it to the inside now, and let's come up with something that we like. Well, like it all, right? I love it all. I love it all. But certain things and times you want certain things. That could be nice right there. I have also different tags from Tracy Fox that I use periodically. Bird, 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 pretty, pretty bird. They're all pretty. How can one pick? How can one pick one pretty bird from the next? I like that. That's cool. That's cool, but let's also add a little bit of something. Let's add a little bit of texture. Give that bird a little something to stand on. And we need a little bit more. Let's see, let's take another piece of book page. I do prefer using the text on my book pages. I'm not as good at coordinating. I mean, I like this, but when I'm preparing one, I have a tendency to, okay, I like that. All right. To trim off the margins, the book page margins. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay. And this does take a minute or two, you guys, because you have to think through the process, and you have to kind of figure out, you know, what does stand out to you? What are you interested in showing? Let me move that for just a minute and see if we've got some other little pretty, well, there's lots of other little pretties, but let's see about having, now maybe that one I can trim down to fit just a little bit, or if we find another one that is just a little better sized. Okay, I like that. Let's not overthink it. Let's just do it. Okay. We'll put that. And this will give us just another fun, just a fun little something to look at, decoration. And actually, as I'm putting this together now, I'm starting to kind of get excited about, you know, how this looks. Which is right side up, I have no clue. But let's go ahead and do let's do this-ish. Ish. Let's do this-ish. And I will leave these open so we'll have things to put in here, and we've got a pocket here. And I definitely want to put a label there. So let me see. Let me get out I have cutout Tracy labels, and I have those 2 cut out. Let's, oh, I don't know, that's just kind of pretty, just like that. Well, okay. See, you just see one pretty and another pretty, and then you just are like, okay, let's do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that. Whoops, where did it go? Where did it go? And I think, in the interest of time, my dear friends, that we're only probably going to get this one done at just, yeah, I love that. I love that. That just brings out, just an extra pop of color. And then let's see about putting on a label. Do we need a label? Not 100% sure we do, but it can be fun. I like that. Okay. Okay. So, now see, that's changed completely from when I was going to add the lace. Sometimes you just have to work with what it is. So this is super fun. So I will do something to go in that pocket. I am going to stitch here and here. This is where, guys, if I were using my Fabri-Tac, I would use those on these ends because these are a little more rigid, a little stiffer, and to give it extra strength, I would do that to give it that extra bit of strength. I think this is super cute. Super cute. And I think for now, I'm just going to leave this blank. Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Well. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay, I lied. What do you want to do about it? So let's just do it. Let's just glue it on there, girlfriends and guy friends. Okay. So I am recording this on a Saturday, and usually Saturdays are pretty tame around here. Let's do it this way. I don't really have any plans as of yet anyway, but we're kind of mid-morning-ish here. Okay. All right, I love that. I love that. I love the color. It's not the same. It's all mixed up, and I think that's fabulous. Now, what are we going to do about the top here? The top. I think, guys, I just want to, I think, fold in other edges, I think I just want to keep it, the book pages, and fold it over. Like for instance, here's one. Wait. For this, I think we want to do it this way so that the right side is on the outside. But we could, you know, we could switch it up too. There's nothing wrong with, you know, switching that up. And let's see, this was in one of the old books that I recently opened. 1897. Oh, that's cool. We'll have to save that for something. Something wonderful, something wonderful. Here is a very fragile kind of paper. So let's go ahead. Here's another, I like this. Okay. So it's really, it's just, it's play. It's just go through your stuff, use what's in your stash. If you do love digitals, then absolutely check out Rachel's. She's got some amazing digitals. Too numerous to, you know, to really give you a good balance here. I mean, I just plan on spending just a couple of minutes. Because you will need just a couple of minutes, I'll guarantee you. That's cool. Let's use that. And I love, one of the things that I find with Rachel's digitals is so many of them mix and match. And I think that's phenomenal. Okay. Now see, I'm just kind of collaging on this a little bit, guys. And I'm doing like different heights. Like this is a little shorter and this is a little bit longer, and then over on this other side this is longer, this is shorter. I like that look. And then we'll do one more right here, and I think for that, could we do this? What would that look like if I just did that little pop of, just added the red? Why do things have to match, right? Why? But is there something that I would prefer? Let's see. I think I like this better because it's just a little softer. The red doesn't jump out at you and say red. Although that would be fine. That would be fine. But it does say, this is fabulous. And that is definitely something that we want. Okay. All right, let's take a, let me clear the deck. As you can see, I can be really messy, my friends. But that's okay. I get inspired by so many things and people and whatevers. Oh, look, a little bird. Love that little bird. Okay, so this is what I ended up with for today. And I think I'm going to call this good. I'm excited about it. I think this is going to make a fabulous page. And I don't know what size journal it's going to go in to, but as you can see, we have a pocket here. Open it up. We've got a pocket here. We will, when I stitch this, and we've got a pocket here. And then we've got this beautiful collage, a little bit of collage going on. And yet you still see all this amazing paper. So this is one thing that you can do, something similar, if you wish, with one of your larger book pages. It doesn't have to be antique. It doesn't have to be, similar to mine at all, but something that you enjoy. All right. I think we're going to call this good for this time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that was fun for you and a little bit inspirational and gave you some ideas. And again, I want to thank Rachel for your inspiration, for helping me, and for your amazing digitals. All right, guys, I hope that you will continue to have a blessed and wonderful day, evening, night, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day that it is you're watching this. And we will see you soon in another video. All right. Bye-bye now.